Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make some lovely Koeksisters. We was wanting to make this sometimes back, but now is a good timing because this will just come in time for Mother's Day. I am doing this recipe because Pranesh has to film, but as a reward I am taking Mother's Day off. So firstly we are going to start off by making our syrup. I've got my stove on medium heat. Here I have 3 cups of sugar. I have 2 cups of water to my 3 cups of sugar. Add it in. To my water, I'm going to add in some ginger, about 3 pieces, and a stick of cinnamon. And then I'm going to measure out a tablespoon of lemon juice, but you can use fresh lemon. I'm going to give this a good mix and allow my sugar to dissolve. My syrup has started to boil, and I'm going to allow this to get a little thick. It has been 10 minutes and my syrup has thickened up a little. I'm going to switch my stove off and I'll put the syrup into another bowl, and then we're going to put it into the fridge to chill. This syrup has to be absolutely cold when dipping of the Koeksisters. Now I am ready to make my dough for my Koeksisters. You will need 2 cups of self-raising flour, which I already sieved, half a teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, and a half a cup of milk. But you can always substitute your egg for yogurt. To my flour, I'm going to add in my salt and my butter. I'm going to use my hands by making my flour to become breadcrumbs. Here's my butter mixed into my flour. Into another bowl, I'm just going to crack in my egg. And I'm going to use half a cup to the egg. I'm going to give a nice mix. I'm going to make a small well in the center, and gradually I'm going to pour in my egg and milk mixture. I'm going to use my hands to mix this dough and make it form a nice dough. This is my dough done. You can see this is quite a firm dough. It's not sticky. It's not too tough. To this dough, I am going to cling wrap and leave it on my counter to rest for 20 to 30 minutes. It has been 20 minutes and this is my dough. I am just going to take off the cling wrap. Here I have some flour to work with. I'm using my countertop. I'm going to divide this dough into two. I'm going to work with my dough by rolling it, trying to make it into a square. Okay, this is my rolled out dough. I'm just going to tidy up the sides. These won't go for waste. The help of a little more flour. I'm going to cut in the center. So I have two halves. So to this, I'm also going to cut again. This is 5 pieces. I'm going to cut in between. We don't usually cut all the way from the top. We leave the end. So you leave about 1.5 centimeter gap on the top. It doesn't have to be all one size. So I'm going to start by making a plait. And don't forget to press the end. I will continue with the rest in the same manner. Here we are. My plaitings are done. And I've got 20 of my dough. And from the offcuts, I've got another 3 that I plaited. So I'm ready to start frying. Here's my syrup that I've taken out from the fridge. And here in my bowl, I made a ice bath so I can let my syrup sit into this dish and stay nice and cool. I've got 2 centimeter oil in my non-sticking frying pan and I heated it onto a medium heat. I'm going to test my oil with one of my offcuts. My oil is not really hot yet, so I'll wait a little. We fried out our offcut and now my oil is ready. So I'm going to work with 6 per time. The dough will expand as frying and we will keep turning till golden brown. I'm ready to remove these lot, and thereafter I'm going to throw it straight into the syrup, hot to cold. I give this a turn. I will allow this 1 minute and take them all off. The reason being why our syrup is kept in a ice bath, because we put our hot Koeksisters into the syrup, and so the ice bath will avoid it from heating up. So this is ready to take out, and here I have my draining rack. I just place them so they can drip away. To this point, if you like, you can sprinkle in some desiccated coconut so it look more attractive, but this is optional. I am ready to put in my next batch. And I'll continue turning it like the same way I did. Your lovely, tasty Koeksisters. Isn't this a good idea for serving mom on Mother's Day? And it goes very well with a cup of coffee on the side. I will quickly grab one and show y'all how it's done. The outside is looking nice and crispy and the inside is nice and moist, and you can see the syrup seeped in. I'd like to wish all the mothers a very happy and blissful Mother's Day this Sunday. Thank you all for watching and enjoy.